Hi everyone, host Brianna Whitney here. As we continue to gear up for Season 2 of the True Crime Arizona podcast, we felt this week an extra episode was needed. The disappearance of Gabby Petito has gained national attention, far beyond just the true crime community. Her fiancé, Brian Laundrie, is still missing and a person of interest in her disappearance and death. Human remains confirmed to be Gabby's were found in the Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming, and the cause of death ruled as homicide. Our thoughts are with the Petito family as they mourn this horrific and senseless loss. Her case has garnered a renewed interest and focus on other missing persons cases, and we want to use this platform to shine a light on 5 missing person cases in Arizona right now. These cases have had some media attention over the years, and we hope Gabby's case will help put a spotlight back on these 5 cases that help lead to finding them too. 24-year-old Daniel Robinson. Robinson is a geologist and was last seen leaving a Buckeye, Arizona job site outside of Phoenix on June 23, 2021. A month later, Robinson's blue Jeep was found badly damaged and rolled on its side. Airbags were deployed. His cell phone, wallet, and keys were also found at the scene of the Jeep crash too, but no signs of him. Since then, Buckeye Police says they've worked with outside agencies to search more than 70 square miles for Robinson, using UTVs, cadaver dogs, and a helicopter and drone. His father, David Robinson, created a petition to hold the Buckeye Police Department accountable as the investigating agency in his disappearance. That petition now has thousands of signatures. His father also created a GoFundMe with the intent of working with private investigators, creating more attention around the case, and using it for travel expenses as he stays in Arizona to try and find his son. On July 31st, a human skull was found near the area where Robinson's Jeep was located. But on September 16th, Buckeye Police announced the remains did not belong to Robinson. They also addressed online reports about other bones. Those were determined to be animal bones. His father says Robinson has an innate passion for adventure and is known to travel and explore, but that he's always been good about communicating with family and friends about travel plans. They have not heard from him since he disappeared. If you have any information about Daniel Robinson and his disappearance, please call the Buckeye, Arizona Police Department. 14-year-old Alicia Navarro. On September 15th, 2019, then 14-year-old Alicia Navarro disappeared from her Glendale, Arizona home. The teen has autism, and to this day, nobody knows why Navarro suddenly left her home, but both her mom, Jessica Nunez, and Glendale police believe it had something to do with somebody she met online, either a possible love interest or a sexual predator. Navarro left her mom a note saying she was sorry for leaving, but would be back. That was 2 years ago. So far, Glendale police have received more than 300 tips and leads, but nothing has led to the teen. Her mom says she is sweet and loving, but also shy. She's never been a kid to get into trouble. She would now be 16 years old. If you have any information on Alicia's disappearance or whereabouts, please call the Glendale, Arizona Police Department. 34-year-old Christine Mustafa. On May 11th, 2017, Christine Mustafa failed to show up for work, something out of character for her. Phoenix police conducted a welfare check at her home, and when they didn't find her, they filed a missing persons report. Officers found her car, cell phone, and purse at the home near Deer Valley and Cave Creek roads, but they also found pillowcases and bed sheets with possible blood-stained material during the search. At the time, Mustafa was living with her boyfriend, Robert Interval. The two shared a daughter together, but Mustafa also had a 17-year-old daughter from a previous marriage. Mustafa's family said the two had broken up several times, and Interval himself said they were in the process of splitting up again. On the day of Mustafa's disappearance, Interval sent a text message to his sister that read, "I have the perfect plan to finally end this psychopath tonight, but I didn't have the courage, so I took some Adderall to encourage my misbehavior. Then suddenly it hit me. How the does she know every thought and move? You would literally have to be watching me. Holy I almost spent life in prison. I gotta leave here today and get psych help, stat." Prosecutors said they had proof Interval bought mattress covers the day Mustafa disappeared, and a camera caught him at a garbage transfer station where he may have dumped Mustafa's body. The landfill was searched for 12 weeks for her. But to this day, Mustafa's body has not been found. In 2019, Interval was sentenced to 25 years in prison after being convicted of second-degree murder in the death of Mustafa. If you have any new information or leads on Mustafa's body or whereabouts, please call the Phoenix Police Department. "37-year-old Jesse Conger." Former Marine Jesse Conger vanished in August of 2019 after leaving his Scottsdale, Arizona apartment. He reportedly has PTSD and depression triggered by his time in the Marine Corps. His family said Conger did 3 tours overseas, including in Afghanistan and Iraq. Natalie Harwell, Conger's girlfriend of 5 years, told Arizona's family he laid in bed all day Monday and Tuesday before he disappeared. She claims she encouraged him to get help. Harwell said Conger did not answer her calls or texts after he disappeared. She noticed his gun was missing, but other belongings were left behind, like his wallet, his ID, and his debit and credit cards. In January of 2020, about 5 months after he disappeared, police confirmed they found Conger's car in San Carlos, Arizona, 2 hours away from Scottsdale, but they did not find Conger himself. When he went missing, a Michigan philanthropist offered a $10,000 reward for those who could help find him. Conger has military and American-themed tattoos on his left arm and has the word RISE tattooed on his chest. If you have any information on the whereabouts of veteran Jesse Conger, please call the Scottsdale Police Department. "49-year-old Cookie Jacobson." Wife and mom Cookie Jacobson was last seen at her Tempe, Arizona home on the evening of September 21st, 1998. At the time, all of her personal belongings were found inside her home too. It's long been believed that Cookie's 2 children were involved in their mom's disappearance and death. Authorities believe Cookie's son Aaron, who was then just 16 years old, murdered his mom that night and had his 13-year-old sister Laura help dispose of her remains. 10 days after Cookie's disappearance, Aaron confessed that he found her dead in bed, and Laura helped him get rid of the body, fearing they would be blamed for killing her. He said he wrapped her body in a yellow bedsheet and put it in a trash can behind their house. Cookie's blood was found in the trash can, but not a significant amount to prove she died. Aaron was arrested for second-degree murder, and Laura was arrested for facilitation to commit second-degree murder. But without enough evidence, the two were let go within hours of their arrests. To this day, they remain the prime suspects in this case. Authorities spent hundreds of thousands of dollars searching the Butterfield Station landfill, for nearly 3 months, but did not find Cookie. She is still missing and would now be 72 years old. Last year, I made contact with Aaron, asking to interview him about the case and his mom's disappearance, but he told me no over the phone. If you have any information on Cookie Jacobson's case, please call the Tempe, Arizona Police Department. On this podcast, we also have focused on 3 missing children cases: baby Gabriel Johnson, Jesse Shockley, and Mikkel Biggs. To learn more about the in-depth details of their cases, scroll down and listen to their individual episodes. Stay tuned as we gear up for Season 2 of the True Crime Arizona podcast, The Zombie Hunter, coming soon. True Crime Arizona, the podcast, is hosted by me, Brianna Whitney, and produced by Sergio Hernandez. This episode was edited by Brad Denny. It's a production of Arizona's Family, 3TV, CBS 5, and azfamily.com in Phoenix, Arizona.